Okay, we are again live. We're again live. So here we'll talk about preposition of place, some of the preposition of places. So let me find if preposition of place is here or not. These are all prepositions, so we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about some preposition of place. Before that, I have to tell the members that I have started the session again. Yeah, I have shared the message so that I could come to know if it is working or not. Yeah, it is working, I think. So preposition of time will show some, preposition of place actually will show some place of something, placement of something, you can see easily. This is the preposition of place. So we have some famous, you can say mostly used preposition of places. First one is preposition of on, above, over, and in front of. Before talking about these all things, we'll talk about on. We'll talk about on. So on, these are all preposition of places. The first thing is preposition of on. The details we will discuss on in detail. On, the first use of on is to show if something is on any surface, just like this one. If something is on any surface, just like this one, this is the surface, and something, yeah, I mean this ball is on the surface. So it is showing that something is placed on any surface. Let's take some examples. The pen is on the table. Yeah, the pen is on the table. Let's say this is the table and this is the pen. The pen is on the table, simply showing something that is on the table, on the surface, on any surface. Next one is the computer is on the desk. The computer is on the desk. Again, desk is the surface and computer is placed over it. So we can say that is a preposition of place. The book is on the shelf. The book is on the shelf. Shelf is again has a surface and book is over it. Book has been placed over there. So simply we can say that it's preposition of place. On is the preposition of place. Next use of on is to show dates and days. Is to show dates and days. Let me find if it is here or not. If not, then we'll definitely talk about it. We have quizzes as well to make sure if we have learned things properly or not. These quizzes, okay, we will talk about it later. Let me go and find something here. An empty space, so that, yeah, this is the empty space. The next one is to show dates and days. So yeah, dates and days. Whenever you find any date over there, whenever you find any day before days and dates, we have to use preposition of place. Not on we have to use on. For example, I'll be ready, I'll be ready on Monday. Wait a minute. I'll be ready on Monday. Yeah, I'll be ready on Monday. Simply you can say that it is the on here which is being used before the day. So simple, we came to know that before days we could use on. Please guys, let me know if I'm audible to you or not. I'm not sure if it's working correctly, but that's okay. We'll summarize this live stream because I want it to work perfectly, because it's our first day, so I won't go for all the things for the first time. The next one, okay, I will give other examples as well. He will depart from Pakistan uh, on Sunday. One person is about to go from Pakistan to somewhere else on the day Sunday. So on is showing the place here. Again, the next example is I was born on 6th October 2002. Again, on is showing, place before dates. This is the date and this is the year. Before year we don't use on. If the only year is being here and you use on, that would be wrong. But we have the days here as well, so it is correct. After that, we can also use on to show any device, or you can say machine. We can use both of these before any device or to show any machine. For example, I was on the phone. I was on the phone when someone called. I was on the phone when someone called me. I was on the phone when my brothers were talking about the family matters. On the phone, this is the phone, this is the device. And if we are talking about the device, and to show this device, we are using on before it. Is there anyone watching? No? Okay, as I will give some more examples. You might be watching Kurulus Osman series, which is a Turkish series on. You can find it on YouTube or somewhere else. Is my favorite. Is my favorite on YouTube. YouTube. This is the platform. Oh no, we won't talk about YouTube first. Here we are talking about device and machines. YouTube is not device. So TV, yeah, TV is the device. TV is the machine, you can say. So we have the preposition of place here, and this is the TV machine. Simply we can say that it is the thing that we have to talk about it. Next example is I'm working and learning on computer. I'm working and learning on computer is the device, and on is again here talking about it. Next one is I solved all questions. I solved all questions on calculator. On calculator. Again. So these are all kind of uses of this kind of preposition. After that, we have two more uses as well. We can also use on before to show parts of human body or parts of our body. When we are about to talk about our body parts, it could be our hand, legs, brain, neck, face, leg, belly, stomach, and all those things. Every part of our body would use on before it. For example, it feels too good when my friend, you can say when my fiancé touched me on my hand. Yeah, touched me on my face. Yeah, the example was something else, but I have to change it because it is not good for you. It feels too good when my mother kissed me. Yeah, you can say when my mother kissed me on my face, on my forehead, on my forehead, on my, this is the body part, and on is being placed here, which is the correct one. In is not correct. The next one is the hot tea fell on my leg. Hot tea fell on my leg when I was in a short pant. When I was in a short pant. So this was some kind of tragedy happened to someone. I'm not sure who was that person. So this is the body part, and this is kind of on, preposition of on. After that, one more example is I'll put an engagement ring. I will put an engagement ring on her fingers, on her finger only, without any hesitation. I will definitely hesitate, but this is just an example. I'll put an engagement ring on her finger. Finger is the part of her body, part of her body. So before her body parts, we have to use on, and this is kind of something that everybody knows about it, and I told you perfectly, I think. After that, one last usage of on is to show, it's to state, is to talk about or to show state of something, state of something, state of something. For example, state of something, what does it mean? Virat Kohli was on fire against Pakistan in his first test match. Virat Kohli was on fire, on fire. This is talking, this is showing a state, a state. What does it mean? State means that Virat Kohli was playing too good. His state was, at that time he was too good at against Pakistan. So we can say that Virat Kohli was playing too good. It is showing his state during the match. Again, I was on fever last night. I was on fever. Fever is my state. How was I yesterday? I was on fever. On fever. On is showing my state, something, state of something. Or I can say Lahore the Pawa Akhtar Lawa, the person, he is on hike. That person is on hike. Or Qasim Ali Shah is on hike last night. Qasim Ali Shah is on, or he is on hike. On hike means he got famous. He got famous last night. After, or you can say last night is something else. We can go for, we can say easily last on hike. After that memes, after that meme. Meme means something funny that has been dispatched on YouTube, on any platform, on any social media platform. Hike means to be on the extreme level of fame or famous. On is being used to show the state of that person. That person got some fame, everything like that. So this was a kind of to check if our class is working correctly or not. So after that we'll come up with the lessons. Today we wasn't able to get those things because students, maybe I'm not sure if it is working correctly or not. That's why I won't say something, I won't talk about things in detail. This is again an example of on. Please leave the report on my desk. Report on my desk, simply. Okay, I'll be summing up the class here, and we'll check if it works correctly or not. And if it worked, then we'll definitely start talking about it from tomorrow. And if it doesn't work, then we'll start our classes again on WhatsApp and Zoom. So thank you. If there is anyone watching it, I would like to say thanks to all of those guys, all of the students. Thank you. I would like to sum up here. Thank you.